Garcia took the mound. Very poor to say the least. Gary talked about it afterwards. Gave up too many walks, but in 4+ innings of work, he allowed 8 hits and 6 earned runs. Was wild. And then when he threw it over the plate, it got smacked into the outfield, or smacked around, like I said, with the 8 hits and the 6 earned. So the starting pitching definitely was not there for Bowie today, and it kind of put them in the hole from the get-go. Well, considering they started out the year 1-7, they've now taken 7 of their last 9, even though they lost today 6-3. They're on a roll. They're in second place in the Western Division of the Eastern League, albeit behind 3.5 games or so. But they definitely have the offense to do so, to make up the ground. However, the news we just found out, Trey Mancini, their 3-hole hitter, leading the league in pretty much every offensive statistical category you can imagine, just got promoted to Norfolk AAA today. Ironically, he went 0 for 5 at the plate, but it'll be the day that he'll remember, where he also got promoted to AAA, so we wish Trey Mancini good luck as he moves on.
Placing him, how much of an impact do you think it will be for this team going forward by losing a power hitter like Mancini?
Unfortunately, this is the life that minor league teams have to deal with, getting people removed from your roster. When they do too well, next thing you know, they're gone. When they do too bad, maybe they're getting dropped down to the next level. I'm thinking Lattimore might have a little bit. He's only batting 100 so far this season. He might find it a little bit tougher now, only because people might pitch around him. Because other than him and Yastrzemski leading off and Corbin Joseph, there's not much more pop in this lineup. So unless they get someone sent down or called up that has that pop that Mancini has, which is very extremely hard to replace, they might be struggling a little bit offensively coming in here. But Gary didn't know who the replacement was yet. He's optimistic, as he has to be, but it will be yet to be seen who they replace him with, and if they will have the offensive output that they've had here.
Do you think that will be an issue going forward? Do you think they have the guys to do it now, or do you think there's some changes will have to be made?
Well, Gunkel's always the #1 ace. He's pitched fairly well. Another guy that they had, I just looked at, it was 3-0, and he pitched one of the games this series here. Chris Lee, 3-0. He gave up 1 earned his last start. He seems to be doing fairly well. It's all going to come down to who they have in the rotation. And you know, Gossman got sent down already. He made a couple of starts here, I believe. Mattis was down, although he didn't really do too well. It's hard to say that they'll be good at starting pitching when the whole minor league and professional system of the Orioles is kind of searching for starting pitching right now. So it might be a struggle as they continue. Gary pointed out, can't have walks. They had too many today, self-inflicted wounds. So as long as they play solid defense and don't issue a lot of free passes, they should be in every game. However, like we just said, they lost a big run producer in Mancini today, so they're going to need starting pitching to come out and limit the offense every game from here on out. They'll be able to recover. They play great defense, that's one thing. All the teams that they face have to earn their runs. However, if the pitching isn't there, then it's hard to field the balls that are in the gap or over the wall. But that being said, yeah, they can recover. If they can find someone to fill Mancini's slot that'll at least hit somewhere around 300 and has some potential to at least make pitchers pitch to Lattimore, pitch to Yastrzemski, pitch to Corbin, then they should be fine. However, once you get past those 3 or 4 batters right now, you're not looking at much behind you. So can they recover? Yes, they're a game under 500 right now, but they're only, like I said, 3.5, 4.5 games out. It's a long way to go. We got 5 months left, so that is yet to be seen.